Okay, so sorry, I can hear talking in the background. My family are here and they're just being really loud. So I drew a very cool welcome page and I just kind of want to record the process. I'm keeping it. Record the process of the watercolors and the line art, and hopefully I can make something of that, as you will. So I got really into Malevolent, and this is sort of a reference to that. I'll explain more in the voiceover, but like, yeah, stop. To get some housekeeping out the way, the sketchbook is a Strathmore Mixed Media 500 series, and the stickers that I've got are just random stickers assortment from Amazon, Etsy, stuff like that. I don't even know who I got the stickers off. I'm gonna be very, very honest with you. I don't know. I just keep buying stickers, and it's a horrible, horrible disease. I just buy stuff for the sake of buying it, and it's horrible. Anywho, so what I'm drawing is a reference to Malevolent. I have a friend, actually I have more than just one friend actually. I have a friend called Oliver, and we're in this like group chat with our friend Mac, and I've been trying to get Mac into Malevolent and the manga archive for like years, but then I didn't really like podcasts, and then I was like, hey Venus, do you like podcasts? I'm like, okay, I can take them or leave it. And he was like, you should listen to Malevolent. You should listen to Malevolent. You should really listen to Malevolent. And then I did. And you know what? It's probably one of the best podcasts I've ever listened to in terms of story and plot and characters. And it's all really good. It's all really made by like one guy as well. Like, you don't even have to have Spotify to listen to it. Like, some of it's, like, a lot of it's on YouTube. So you can just, like, listen to it on YouTube and have it in the background. I would say if you like horror, you would like it. Or if you like spooky things, or if you like P.H. Lovecraft and The King in Yellow, you would love it. Honest to God, you would love it. Hand on heart, you would love it. But if you don't like that stuff, I wouldn't really recommend it. But hey ho. So back to starting the sketchbook. I love starting with welcome page. I think I started because of drawing with waffles. Always start with a welcome page. You always draw like a different character each time. And they're all like really cool, and I really want to do one because obviously like everyone's like, oh, it's the first page, like you do something cool for the first page. And I'm like, I mean, you can. I used to be like that. I used to stress on, and now if I start a sketchbook, I always start in the middle. Let's have a little doodle a few pages before the first page, and I'll have to have like a little doodle and I'll have a good time with it, and then I'll do the first page. But I always note down when I've started the sketchbook, which is really good for it as well. Also, I have a big tip for starting sketchbook. Get a sketchbook that you actually like. Don't get a sketchbook because a YouTuber uses it, or don't get a sketchbook because you think, oh, it's really popular, it'll be really good. No. I really hate Moleskine, and I really hate the German brand. I don't know what it's called I don't know how to pronounce it in German. I know it's Lighthouse in German, but that's all I know. And they're put on the screen now. But I don't like those sketchbooks. They're very smooth. I don't like smooth paper. I love stuff with like textured and stuff. I like A4 to like B5 or whatever sizes, and I like to doodle. And honestly, I think I might be a spiral bound girly. Like, I never used to like spiral bound sketchbooks, but I really like spiral bound sketchbooks, and honestly they're quite good. But I do like hardcover. They do actually make me feel like an actual artist, whereas spiral makes me feel like a young kid doing art. But honestly, both are very, very good. It just literally just depends on the paper, and if you like to draw like across the browns, and if you're okay with not having a pocket in some of the, actually some of the hardcover ones, you don't get a pocket, at least not in this one at all. That's the thing I hate about the Strathmore. They have no pocket, and they have no of those like ribbon elastic things to make sure to hold the book in place. That loses some points as well, I guess. I'm very picky when it comes to my sketchbooks, I guess, because I think if you've been drawing as long as I have, or you've been like, if you become an artist, you get very picky on the content of your sketchbook. Yeah, your first sketchbook might be like just like some cheap note bound paper, But as you get more into art, you get very picky about your paper. You get very, very picky. And honestly, that's like the win. Honestly, like, you get to learn more about yourself in art than anyone ever will. And if you hear weird things in the background, my mother is hoovering, and I cannot wait any longer to do this voiceover because I really want to get this video out before I set myself a goal to get videos out either on Tuesdays or Thursdays. And okay, and if you like Tuesday to Thursday uploads, think of maybe liking, subscribing, perhaps. Did that even work, saying like and subscribing? I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, yeah, so Tuesday and Thursday uploads, maybe not at the same time, but if I get a video idea on the Thursday or like on the Wednesday and I have time to do it all before Thursday, then yeah, sure, like I'll do it. My next video will be drawing some OCs I asked for on Instagram and TikTok, and I've received some OCs to draw, and I am very, very excited to draw them, I will say. I'm very excited to draw them. I think this is my first ever community type post, but I'm very excited nonetheless to do so. Anyway, back to sketchbooking tips. I would say try not to stress about starting a sketchbook or even doing a sketchbook. I remember when I was younger, I would be like, every page needs to be perfect. I'm wasting paper because this is the first time I ever spent my money on something that wasn't like toys or games. It's the first time I was like, no, I want to get the most out of this paper. And nowadays I'm like I'll pay for it, but like I'll skip pages if I want to skip pages. So I don't need marker anymore because like it just used to bleed on the page. I'm like, I'm wasting money using markers. I'll let you watch the rest of this timeline. Sorry, I'm ill still. I've still got the sick of me, so I apologise if I sound weird. I shall leave you to the end of the video. I'll see you then. What the sake of this video is, it's really just like to have fun with your sketchbooks, to have an experiment. Yes, the first page is very daunting. It is, I would say, the scariest thing about art. There's a lot of scary things to think about art nowadays, but like I feel like filling that first sketchbook, the first page rather, is some of the most scary things. But all you really have to do is start. Starting is just as hard as finishing, really. But at least with finishing, you've already started. Starting, all you have to do is, start. And look, that might be some poetry bull that your English teacher gives you, or whatever. Probably is, I don't really know. But I always think of the first page to be very daunting as well. And I think I'm just gonna put whatever I'm loving at the time on the first page. I may not be into it by the time the sketchbook ends. I may hate it. I may hate the fact that I even liked that stuff in the first place. But at least I made a first page. At least I started something. And yes, this lighter might not be the best lighter. This watercolor work might not be the best watercolors. I may have to go back and fix a color pencil. And even then, fixing it didn't look great. Even now, I think I prefer the watercolor version than the color pencil version. But you know what? I had fun. I had a lot of fun making it. And I can't wait for April, because that's when Malevolent 2 comes out. The continuation of the story, and me and Oliver, you bet your bananas, we are going to be watching and listening and just screaming at each other in the group chat, and Mac is gonna have to walk. I imagine Mac walking in, and just that the meme where Donald Glover just walks and he's like, pizza time, and everyone just is on the floor crying, screaming, crying and screaming. I feel bad for Mac sometimes when a new episode of Malevolent comes out, because me and Oliver just dominate the group chat. We're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, he said this, oh my god, he did it, oh my god, Kane, for the next hour and a half. We've been on that recently because I got into, as I've mentioned before, I think, the Magnus Archives. And I do feel bad for Mac sometimes, you know, because like they don't know that into podcasts, and they're like, what's happening? Who did what? Maybe they mute us. I don't know. Maybe they mute us and they just go back and I don't know. I haven't asked. Maybe I will after this video. Who's to say? But for now, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you watched till the end, or watched till at least watched the most of it. What part of the sketchbook is your favorite part? What's your favorite sketchbook? This is a very, very good question. What's your least favorite sketchbook, actually? What's the sketchbook that you're like, not a fan, or like you think the sketchbook is horrible in some way? Personally, I really hate Moleskine, specifically regular Moleskine. Watercolor Moleskine is actually quite good, bang for your buck. But regular Moleskine, oh no, don't like that. And like, it's gonna be like a very unpopular opinion about Royal Talons. I hate their sketchbooks. They're too yellow, and I hate them. But now is just to start the sketchbooks. I recommend get started that you like as well. I recommend that, and get those welcome pages, fill the sketchbook until it's gonna burst. Bye.